My name is Lucy. I was born into a prestigious family in France, known for its long history of winemaking. The family business holds a strong reputation in the wine industry, and from a young age, I was groomed to be the heir to the family legacy. I received a rigorous education, learning everything from wine tasting and winemaking to managing the vast family business. During the prime of my youth, at a lavish wine event, I met Lion. He was handsome and charismatic, with a rebellious and romantic glint in his eyes, a stark contrast to the stiff, aristocratic sons I was used to. He was a poor musician chasing his dreams, working as a temporary musician at the event. The moment our eyes met, sparks of love ignited uncontrollably. Despite my family's objections, I boldly fell into a passionate romance with Lion. We walked hand in hand through the vineyards, he played his guitar for me, and I was intoxicated by both his music and his love, believing I had found my lifelong companion. However, our happiness didn't last long. When my family discovered our relationship, they vehemently opposed it. My father even used the threat of inheritance rights to force me to sever ties with Lion. Under immense pressure, I was heartbroken. Just when I was struggling to decide, Lion suddenly disappeared without a trace, leaving only a note that said, "I'm sorry." Devastated, disheartened, I reluctantly listened to my family's wishes and got engaged to Victor, a nobleman from a family that matched ours. Victor was calm, rational, and a great asset to the family business, so I tried to find solace in this new relationship and forget Lion. The engagement party was grand and luxurious, and just as I thought life would follow the path my family had set for me, Lion appeared. He was ragged, his eyes filled with pain and struggle. He grabbed my hand and revealed a shocking truth: my family had paid him to leave me, and had threatened to destroy his musical career if he refused. He had left to protect me, and pursue his dreams. Now, he had carved a small place for himself in the international music scene, and had returned to take me with him. I found myself in an impossible dilemma. On one hand, there was Victor, who was about to become my fiancé, a perfect match for my family, and someone who could help secure their legacy. On the other hand, there was Lion, the love of my life, who had now returned to claim me. My heart wavered, but in the end, my love for Lion won over reason. In front of everyone at the engagement party, I abandoned Victor and fled with Lion. My family's reputation was ruined, and they immediately announced they were severing ties with me. Lion and I began a life of freedom, though it was modest. We drifted from place to place, Lion performing in small taverns, and I quietly supported him. Just as we thought happiness had finally arrived, fate had another twist in store. After a performance, Lion was suddenly taken away by a group of mysterious men. I searched everywhere for him, and eventually learned that it was Victor, seeking revenge, who had sent people to kidnap Lion. Alone, I went to confront Victor and begged him to release Lion. He made a cruel offer: if I returned to him, married him, and helped him completely take control of my family's wine business, he would let Lion go. To save Lion, I had no choice but to agree. On the wedding day, dressed in a wedding gown, my heart was full of despair. However, just as the ceremony was about to begin, the police burst in and arrested Victor. It turned out that during his captivity, Lion had managed to leave clues behind, and the police had followed them to gather evidence of Victor's crimes. In the end, Lion and I regained our freedom. After all the turmoil and hardship, we cherished each other even more. Though I had lost my family's wealth and status, I had gained true love. I, the woman's flower, swayed in the storms of life but continued to bloom with strength, guarding the happiness that was truly mine.